Hello, my name is Helen and I'm your teacher. Today's lesson is one of 4 in the shape and sorting unit. And for today, we're going to be learning to recognise and match 2-dimensional shapes. The shapes we'll be looking at today are triangle, circle, and rectangle. We're also going to be looking at some real life objects that we can find around our homes and see if we can recognise these 2D shapes on their faces. For today's lesson, you're going to need templates of the shapes rectangle, circle, and triangle. I'm going to draw these on a piece of paper, and you can do the same. Some Play-Doh or salt dough, and some objects from your house that have rectangular, circular, or triangular faces. So now you know who I am, and you've got your resources together. Let's find out what we're going to do during today's lesson. First, we're going to be matching some 2-dimensional shapes. Next, we'll be matching real-life objects to shapes that we've been looking at today. And finally, we will be making some shapes from Play-Doh. What shapes can you see? That's right, rectangle. That's right, circle. You're right, triangle. Well done. Can you find the rectangles? Be careful, they might be different colours and they might be different sizes. Excellent work. Can you find the circles? Be careful, they might be different colours and they might be different sizes. Fantastic. Can you find the triangles? Be careful, they might be different colours and they might be different sizes. Amazing, well done. I've drawn some templates of some 2-dimensional shapes on these pieces of paper. I've got a circle, a triangle, and a rectangle. I've also got some objects that I've found around my house, and I'm going to try and match these objects onto these 2-dimensional shape templates. Let's see how we get on. I've got a tin of peas. What shapes can you see on this tin? Can you see a rectangle? Can you see a triangle? Or can you see a circle? That's right, a circle. Great work. I found this in my fridge. This is some cheese I can spread on some bread. What shapes can you see on here? Can you see a triangle, a rectangle, or a circle? That's right, it's a triangle. Excellent. I've got a cup. Which of my 2-dimensional shapes can you see on my cup? Can you see a rectangle, a triangle, or a circle? Fantastic. A circle. Well done. I found this ornament. I think I can see a circle. Is that right? It's not. These are triangles. Fantastic work. I've got a candle. Which of my two-dimensional shapes can you see on this candle? Can you see a rectangle, a triangle, or a circle? Fantastic. A circle. What about this tissue box? Can you see a rectangle, a triangle, or a circle? You're right. Rectangle. Well done. What shape can you see on my plate? I think it's a rectangle. Am I right? No, it's a circle. Great work. What about my cereal box? Rectangle, triangle, or circle? Fantastic. Rectangle. Brilliant job. Place your shape templates and objects in front of you. Match your objects to the correct template. Make sure you look carefully at all the faces on your objects. Pause the video to complete your task, and when you've finished, click to resume. I've got some Play-Doh and I've got my 3 templates of my 2D shapes. I've got my triangle, my rectangle, and my circle. I'm going to roll out my Play-Doh and I'm going to make some shapes to match each of my templates. I've got here a little cup, and as you can see, the top of the cup is a circle shape, so I'm going to use that to cut out a circle. Here we go. I've made a circle, so I'm going to put it on the template that it matches to, which is this one. You can see they're not the same size, but they're both circles, they're both the same shape. This time I'm going to use the end of my rolling pin. As you can see, that's got a circle shape on it as well, so I'm going to use that to cut out a circle out of my Play-Doh. There we go. I've got a small circle here. I'm going to put that on my template to match my circle. Now, I don't have a rectangle shaped template to cut out my Play-Doh, so I'm going to cut with a knife, not a dangerous one, it's not sharp, but I'm going to use this knife so that I can cut the shape that I want. Now you can see I've made myself a rectangle, so I'm going to put that on my rectangle template over there. I'm going to do the same again, another rectangle, but this time I'm going to make a small rectangle. There you go, another rectangle. Not the same size, but the same shape, still a rectangle. Again, I don't have a triangular cutter to cut out the shape that I'm after for my triangle template, so I'm going to use my knife that's not very sharp to cut out the shape that I want. A triangle. And I'm going to place that on my triangle template. This time I'm going to make a bigger triangle. As you can see, it's not the same size, but it's still a triangle, it's the same shape, so I can put them both on my triangle template. Can you model your Play-Doh to match your shape templates? Try to make Play-Doh shapes of different sizes to match your shape templates. Pause the video to complete your task, and when you've finished, click to resume. You've done really well recognising and matching 2D shapes to a template. Well done. To make this task easier, try making all your shapes the same size to make them easier to recognise. You could also try to make your similar shapes the same colour as your templates to help you recognise them. To make it a bit harder, try turning your shapes around into a different orientation. Can you still match them? You could even try putting different shapes together to make pictures. For more ideas of how to practice these skills, you could bake some shapes if you've used salt dough to make the templates, and you could make decorations for your house. You could try cutting shapes of different sizes into potatoes and making prints using paint. Well done, what a fantastic lesson. You've done really well recognising and matching two-dimensional shapes to their templates. Next lesson, we're going to be looking at building models with three-dimensional shapes. If you want to share some of your fantastic work with Oak National Academy, please ask your parent or carer. They can share your work on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. I'll see you next time. Bye.